Hello, my name is Stephanie, the creative girl behind the designs. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be setting up an extra page for my planner to help me keep track of the Valentine crafts that I am in the midst of doing and need to get done. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back. So I have just a quick, fun, extra page I'm going to create for my planner, and it's just going to help me keep track of the Cricut crafts and crafts that I'm doing to post on the blog, which will post. Hopefully some will go in today, if not tomorrow for sure, and then some on Thursday, which is Valentine's Day. So I am a bit behind, obviously, in doing this. This is no surprise. As a content creator and small business owner, it is what it is. There's so many things that have to be done, and there just isn't enough time in the day. So I'm going to get this sheet set up because I have so many things around my craft room, and then new ideas are coming as I'm doing these existing ones. So I kind of want to have a place to be able to dump it all and then also keep track of the crafts that I'm currently doing that I want to post for 2024. So I'm going to use a variety of sticker books. I have Live, Love, Posh, and I have a variety of Happy Planner books where I may or may not use some of the stickers in them. So I'm going to go ahead. I pulled out already a page that I thought, kind of went well with the theme for Valentine's Day. I have some cute little hearts already down the side. Don't even have to decorate the disc edge. It's already done for me. So I'm going to have this paper. It is a dot-lined paper that came out of the, I believe it was called Blush in It notebook. So I believe that's where that came from. And I'm kind of going to try and do two things. So let me grab my wax paper. Okay. So I want to do two things basically with this paper. I want to, for one, get in here all of the crafts that I'm doing, but at the same time, I want to kind of section them off based on the category that they go into. So I'm just going to pull out my wax paper because I need to have enough boxes that I think I will use. So I kind of took a look through the sticker books at first and found a few things I want to put in. So I already have some pages known, and then other just going to be kind of piling them in as I see them. So here we go. So I'm going to get to this page. Now, these are Live, Love, Posh stickers. And I wanted to do, and the reason I'm using them is because it's the Crafty Planner. And this is really what I'm in the middle of doing. A bunch of crafts. So, for the most part, I do, let me see if I can get this over here. Okay. I have the lid actually resting on some of the crafts that I'm in the middle of working on. I have crafts it's just like Christmas. Crafts on the floor. I had to step out to get a few more supplies yesterday, so they didn't get posted yesterday, which was my hope and plan. So I have just been kind of burning the midnight oil trying to get them done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a few decor pieces, and then I got to build it based on the boxes. Now, the nice thing about this is when I'm finished, I can flip it over, and I can start logging all those ideas that I want to do for 2025. And then this can kind of just be something that resides in my planner as an extra page. It's kind of a project planner. I thought about using the Happy Planner project paper, but in the end, I kind of wanted a little bit more control over what I was putting where, how many boxes I was going to be pulling in, that type of thing. So And on this side, right here, oops, don't let me move the wax paper. I have the sticker book leaning up against my Cricut machine. So I have discovered today that having my Cricut machines on the desk, so I basically have, let me see if I can give you a little little direction as to where I am right now. So this is my computer screen, and I have my two Cricut machines kind of angled on my project table. So that takes up the whole length of my table. And I'm finding now that if I am going to use the heat press and, you know, press something down, that's not really working out so well. I was really struggling to get those down, I did have some iron-ons that I was working on. I just didn't have enough room. I was floored that this table still doesn't seem long enough. It's crazy. So, you know, I'm back in the throes of crafting and, let's see. And this was, let me just start here. I'm going to tack down this corner quickly. Let me stop for a second and just go over this. So I want to use these little arrow boxes, but this is not a teal color. It's kind of like a greenish teal. So I was struggling to find a box that kind of really worked. But in the end, I think I'm going to end up going with a pink. Here's why. Let me pull this over. I'm going to kind of jump around. So many things are on. So I've got two boxes here. So many things are on my palette right now. So I've got this pink and this pink. I think I'm going to go with the lighter pink. So, you know, my mind's working a mile a minute, trying to keep track of all the things and do, you know, the struggle with the stickers again. Let's see if I can get this one off, because this is the only one. Here we go. Don't rip it. Okay. And the reason I wanted to use this one was because I was going to use it for my header. So what I wanted to do is, let's see if I can get this on in some manner that I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I want to have a header in here because, as I said, I have ideas for the current, so I'm working on ideas for current, but then I also am having ideas for 2025 actually. Not, did I say 24 earlier? So yeah, I just have so many things and I want to make sure that I keep track of them all. I remember a time when, you know, I would be thinking to myself, you know, content, what all am I going to do? You know, what am I going to put where? I now have that system kind of down pat, but I'm also discovering that it's also a flawed system because now the ideas won't stop coming. I've always had ideas. I've never, you know, had an issue in that respect, but now I have too many ideas and not enough time in the day. I used to say if I just had time, like, you know, a work day, a full work day, which I now have, I would be all set, but you know what? I'm finding that's not true. So I'm just trying to make do with what I got and get things done in a timely manner. So I'm going to kind of move around. There's a pink box. Oh, you know what? It was in here. Let me go back to this one here. So all of these crafts are so fun. I can't wait to share them on the blog. For the most part, on the blog, you will find crafts, home decor, Cricut things, journaling. I love to journal in the sense that I love to do the journal pages, create art journal pages and so forth. So all of those things are on the blog, along with some planner topics that I have not covered on the my YouTube channel. So, you know, you can stop by there and check it on out. But as I said, I'm working on these now to go up for 2024. So I'm kind of in a crunch. Let me see if I can move this book over just a smidge. Okay. I think this box will fit. I need this long one because there is one category that is quite long. Oh, this will work perfectly. Let me kind of space it out. No, let me border this. So let's put it to this line here. And I'm just having so much fun. I was on a roll yesterday, and then, you know, as it always is, I ran out of supplies. You know, and then you go to the craft store, and then you're like, oh, this one, oh, I could do that one, and this is cute, and that is cute. Anything Valentine's, as you can tell, I have this cute little sweater. My daughter picked up for me. So I have all the Valentine decor in my office. I love all things Valentine, as I've said. And I'm just having a ball with it all. Okay, enough rambling. So, and I'm also seasonal allergies. So I'm hoping my voice isn't going in and out. It sounds like it is to me, but I'm hoping it's not for you. Okay, so I have... Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think I need at least 3 more boxes. So I'm going to come back over here. So these are, I'm using these sort of as the decorative, and then I'm going to pull in some happy planner as well. So I am going to pull in this. I don't like it there. I thought I would, but I don't. So let me just kind of stick it on this section here. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to keep them simple. Let's do this. And that's why now I'm so dependent upon wax paper. Like when I'm undecided, this is kind of what I need to do. Okay. Now there was another, let me see if I can find it. There was another box that was like this one, but it was smaller. Let me see if I can find it. So, you know, I have, did I see it? I have about 15 or so crafts that I am currently working on. I think I'm going to stick with the hot pink-ish, the pink and hot pink colors, just to kind of keep it fun and interesting. Instead of trying to find these like green style boxes, I think I'm going to stick with the hot pink. Because I think there's a lot of happy planner boxes that I will be able to incorporate that will fit right in with this theme. So for this one, let's see, yeah, I'm going to do this in the middle. Let me think. I'm going to do this. So let me see if I can get this on there. And then I can stick it down. Hopefully it's even enough. I need to sort of close this in order for you to see, I think, this sidebar here. There's this big planner. I want to use that, and that's kind of what I'm eyeballing. But it has the scissors and washi attached to it. So for that, I will not do that on here. I think that would be too much. So let me bring this one down here. So let's see. And again, I'll realign these once I get into the page. But this is to give me an idea what I'm doing. And I think some of the, I love these little scissors. Let me see if I can show these to you. Let's see. Let me show them to you. Oops. Look how cute those are. It has the little polka dot on it. So cute. And of course, you know, I have a love obsession with scissors, as you know. You've seen my craft room tour. If you haven't, you know, be sure to check that out. But in there, I'm also, you know, loving the scissors. I love polka dots. You know, I love it all. All the girly stuff. Give it to me. Okay, let me grab one more box. Let's see, 1, 2. This could fit 2 categories. I need at least 2 more. So let me go back in here because now I want to get them to be able to fit in the space I have. I definitely can use this one. And then I need one more. Let's see. I might be able to, you know, because I have a few other things. I think I'm going to use this box. So I've got 2 boxes. Let me get these out. I can close this. And I think I'm done with that one for now. Because then I'm going to put some decorations in here. So let's bring this back over. As you can see, I'm trying to use this. It's so cute, the craft bag. So let's see. Let's put this one here, right? Yes. Let's put this one here. I think it's straight. I hope it's straight. All right, and then I've got one more that I may not end up using that. I may not be able to because I'm kind of filling up my space with these extras. I call them the extras because they're, and I already have that in there, but I kind of am liking it, putting it down here. Oops. All right. So let me do a box over this way. And then I wanted to grab this cute little bow clip. I don't think I want it on there. I don't want it to stick to the header box. So let me just kind of bring it down a little bit more. Almost misses it. All right, and then let me grab some of these. So I'll be jumping into March now, right? So we are about 2 weeks away from March. And, oops. And so soon after this will be all of the March calendar, you know, months, weeks. I think I have a system going. You'll see what I'm talking about when I bring it in. Now, before I put too many of these in, I'm going to close this just so I don't get distracted. Because what I'm going to do before I stick this down is, if I can get this off now, I'm going to trim this out just a little more. So all I want to do is just kind of fussy cut around it a little bit closer to the image. I just feel like I can get it to look much more part of the box if it's closer to the image. Without hopefully cutting the image. I usually use smaller scissors when I do this. So it's a bit different using these bigger ones, but it still does the job. Okay. Let's see, I got just this little spot over here I want to trim off. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if this fits just a bit better. Yes, I like this a little bit more. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm not going to use the Miss Maker large or regular size, technically classic size. Let me look into Miss Maker. Again, all I'm looking to do is pull images that I think go with this look. And I'm thinking at the moment that I'm not liking these pencils. At least not in this layout. Let's see if I can get this up without ruining the sticker. There we go. And let's see. You know, you have those days, right, where everything is just running smoothly, and then there's days where, you know, it's just crazy. And I feel like that's today because I want to get these, I want to get these things finished, these crafts, and get them onto the blog. Let's see. So my mind is kind of going in a variety of ways. So all I'm doing is I'm trying to look for colors that represent the ones that are already in here. So it's more like that pink, hot pink. See, this could work. Well, I'll pull in a disc. I can pull in one, but the other one has like a blue, and I don't want to mix the colors because I want it to really look uniform as much as I can. And I may do this one right there. And I think that's going to be, let's see. Let's see if I can use this one. I have, okay. I think this will work perfectly. Oops. And I stuck it down too fast. Or you know what? What if I did this? Let me do it this way instead. Okay. I'm going to get these down on my paper because the last few decorative items, I know what they are and I can get them in quickly. So I kind of want to make this just a quick fun video showing you that, you know, you can use the Happy Planner project papers, but I just wanted a little bit more control over where things went. And this was the perfect solution. So let me start getting my anchors down. And when I say anchors, I'm speaking of like the corners and the edges, because that helps me to know what is going where. So this went right down into the corner. And then this, I need to get the header in before I can do the side. So let's pull these two, because these are going to tell me it does make it easier when you can, I'm going to turn this upside down so I can see it better. When you can use that wax paper, it certainly does make things a bit easier. Okay. Now I thought about coming back before the video ended and filling in the different craft areas, but I kind of don't want to spoil what I'll be putting out on the blog. So I have decided not to post what I'm going to be doing, and instead I'm just measuring to my line. And instead I'll be doing, I might drop the finished page on Instagram. And I'll try and remember when I come back on again to, pull it out, show it to you how I filled it in. I'm going to do this on the edge. And I don't know if this is measured correctly. So I'm going to pull that off for a minute. This was in the middle. So this kind of went over here. Just kind of remeasuring for everything. And so that's what I'll try and do, is I'll just try and remember to come back on here and when I'm on next and pull out this sheet when I have finished filling it all in for you. I will be putting in the title though. Now these two are stuck together, so they're going to be where they're going to be. And I'm second guessing the cactus. I'm not sure just yet, so I'm going to leave it there. And actually, you know what? I think I'm going to angle this one. I probably could have put that one in farther. Let's see if I can get it up. I feel like I ran out of room somewhere, and I need to fix that. Hopefully it'll come up easily. Very good. Okay, let me just try and push this in further on this box, just so I have some room in the middle there. Okay, beat that box up a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Now instead of having everything square, I think I'm going to angle this one. Okay, last box. Went more towards the top. And my glue gun, which I am going to stick here. I kind of moved some things around from the original, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on the cactus for the moment. All right. Now, before I go too much farther, let me get in my decorative stickers, which are no longer the boxes. It's not boxes. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. And I'm going to put this cactus back in case I go tossing something around and it gets lost. Let's see, this goes into here. I love Posh. Okay, very good. Let's get these out of the way. I like a clean workspace, as you can tell. Oops. So, with regard to decorations, I'm going to pull a few from each of these books. And basically, mostly, they are going to be hearts. So, yeah, because I wasn't really finding, now, you know what, instead of, I think instead, I'm going to write something in. I'm going to script it, but you know what? I think I'm going to use the sticker. Let's use those stickers, right? Perfect time. So I'm just going to put this as centered as I can. And then I'm going to start grabbing off some of these bright pink hearts. And I'm going to kind of scatter them. And I like them because they're transparent. I could put in a few red, but I think I'll stick with this for now. I always like to pair the hearts up. I don't like them to be lonely. All right, so I think that's it from here. There were a few others, but I'm not going to take those out. Okay. Night out, night out. Very good. That's it from this one. Oops, I almost lost a sticker. All right, so I have 2 more. And I think I'm going to put them into the middle of the page since they're smaller. And then I'm going to go over to here. And let's see where the Valentine was in here. All right, so in here, there were more. And I am going to, I love this one, Hello Pretty. But that's not the kind of page I'm making, so I'm going to forego. Again, most of what I was going to pull was the hearts. Okay, so I have these 3. And I'm not pulling in that. I'm not going to pull in the car. And that was it, I believe. Okay. So let me get these out there. These are a little more faint, but you can never have too many hearts, my opinion. I think what I want to do is do this. There. I just want to scatter all that love around. Okay. So let's get this out of the way. And do I want to do, I'm going to do Valentine's Day crafts. I need to do crafts 2024. So I think what I'll do to start out with. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off the paper that I wrote on. So what I did was I had taken an inventory of the crafts I wanted to do. I just made a blanket list. This is a notepad. It was a double notepad that came from, I believe, Marshall's. And I just made a blanket list on it. And then that will go into my planner as well. And I may even put it on the back. Again, I don't know just yet. My goal for this time is to get those crafts done. Okay, so Valentine's Day, we're going to do crafts. Okay, and that's what I'm going to leave it as. Now, each of these boxes will be kind of a category that I'm putting my crafts into for, I didn't even pull out my Valentine pen. Check that out. Sidebar. So what I'm going to plan on doing is putting into each of these a specific category. I'll put the category header at the top. This one already has a box. And then I'm going to just list down which ones I have. And then from there, as I complete them, I will check them off. What I am going to do to separate some of these hearts out is I'm going to, let me grab my ruler because sometimes I don't always make a straight line. One there. And then all I'm going to do is, I could have used probably a different color. This stands out quite a bit, but it'll still do the job. All right. I'm just going to make these into arrows. And then I'm going to put a few lines at the bottom. Now, I can also do that with these, except I would probably choose to use a permanent marker. a fine line permanent marker just so that I know that they would stay on there and not wipe off. I don't know, I've never tested it, how well gel pens dry on these type of stickers, because it's not paper. So someday I'll test it. Okay, how cute is that? Oops. So there it is. So this is my Valentine's Craft page for my blog. They're crafts that I'm going to be sharing, so be sure to head on over to the blog. For sure by Valentine's Day, there will be these crafts out there, and then I will be able to start a list for 2025. And then I'll also be able to keep this paper, my little notepad paper, on the back. Like I can probably take a piece of washi and just tape it onto the back and then still have room for 2025. So each box will have a category. I will get them listed. I'll get more organized and get those done. Chop, chop, get them done. So there you have it. This is my Valentine's Day Crafts extra page for my planner. It's a project page, and I just gave it a little bit more than what the Happy Planner project page has. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope it's given you an idea, maybe if you're doing crafts for your blog or even content. If you do, social media, Instagram, Reels, TikTok, this may help you in organizing just those thoughts for Valentine's Day. So there it is. I hope I have inspired you to do something creative today and every day, and that you create your beautiful life one plan at a time. Thank you for watching.